Well, hello there, everybody. It is premium sale weekend again. We have lots of premium tanks on sale this weekend. They are focusing on the tank destroyers. I'm sure this is a move on Wargaming's part. Feeling sorry that they nerfed the crap out of all of your regular tank destroyers. Oh, it sucks. Ironically, the only real, well, the 38T got nerfed, but most of the tank destroyers that I like to play, well, not most of them. The Su-76 got nerfed. The 38T got nerfed. The Hellcat obviously has been nerfed with the hammer bat. Nobody loves this thing anymore. Everybody hates this tank because it's been abused. The Hellcat's been just abused and murdered at this point. However, the Jackson and the Wolverine did not get any nerfs. So those are actually, I believe, well, for sure the Wolverine is my most played tank. The Hellcat or the Jackson comes close behind it. Both of which I have, close to 60% win rates with. I love these tanks. And thankfully, they did not get nerfed as far as their view range. Now, the accuracy nerf affects everybody, but it didn't affect these two tanks. I'm okay with that. So, but a lot of people are very upset. I was going on the forums today and kind of reading different people saying different things. There's a lot of angry people out there. Anyway, so let's move along. The premium tanks that are on sale this weekend, the tank destroyers, did not get nerfs as far as view range. So they left the premium tanks alone, which I'm glad about. So first of all, let's look at this little guy. This is the smallest one, and we're going to go in order from, obviously lowest tier to highest tiers as these premium tanks go. The FCM Pack 40, or 36 Pack 40, is definitely, it's cheap. It's going to be half off this weekend, so you can look at about paying $2 or $3 for it. I believe that translates into roughly, I want to say about 300 gold, maybe 350. This tank is definitely worth 350 gold. Now, you are going to learn patience from playing this tank. It is extremely slow. In fact, even though it has a higher posted top speed than the TOG, which is 24 kilometers per hour, you will rarely ever reach anything above 12 kilometers per hour in this tank destroyer. It is extremely slow. However, this is a good trainer for the SCA 35. It plays kind of similar. And it trains a lot of the French tank destroyer crews are trained by this trainer. So it also makes decent money for a tier 3 premium tank. Usually the tier 3 premiums, people kind of shy away from them because they're not huge money makers, but you're going to average between $12,000 and $25,000 a battle, just depending on how you do. It's got a really fast firing, good gun, and that is really what makes this tank shine, is the good camo value, decent visibility, though it's not great, but a tier 3 400 view range is extreme. Plus, if you add the binoculars, now you're looking at hitting a view range of about, what is that, 440, 480. So you're getting close to the 500 meter view range with this tank destroyer at tier 3. That is incredible. So it also helps your team in a way, in a scouting manner, because if you're up high and you start spotting tanks that are 480 kilometers away, your radio will relay to tanks that are nearby you. So you can even get some scout awards with this tank, though it's rare, but I've had it happen once or twice. So, all right, enough with the talk, blah, blah, blah. Let's put this bad boy into action. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice is that this does not get premium matchmaking. You are going to see tiers 4 and 5. And in this case, just tier 5.
Let's go.
Oh, and they have a KV-220 on their other team. That's fair. We have a single heavy tank, and they have a KV-220 and a KV-1. Thank you, matchmaker. Gosh, we're done for. Unless that KV-220 is a bad player, and you know what? I've been seeing that a lot lately. I have seen a lot of bad KV-220 players. So, yeah, look at this here. So we're peaking out at 17 miles per hour here, moving up into the bush. Nobody went to the back, so we've left our flank completely exposed. I'll come back if necessary, but I think that KV-220 is going to be big trouble for our team. we're probably going to lose this match. I hate to say that, like I said, unless that guy is extremely bad, things are not looking good for us already from the outset, because I wanted to break that down so I could hit that guy, but he passed through. The good news is it looks like most of their enemy team is moving this way, so our scout threw himself out, but he did get us some valuable intel. There's a trick with this map that I'd like to point out. If you don't go into the city and you hold by the hill, or if you got a good hold down tank and you hold just outside of the city, you actually can do better, because then you can get your snipers into play. Yeah, definitely the accuracy has gone down. KV-220 is weak on the cheeks and the side of the turret, but he's got tier 7 armor everywhere else.
Critical hit.
That's not going to go well for us. My first hit of the game. There we go. Yeah, KV-220 is just going to kill everybody. This is not good. He's angled well. I'm missing. Nice.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Yeah, if you hit the cheeks and right there, it's a weak spot.
We didn't penetrate their
However,
armor. That one
yeah, and here's where the tank destroyers have really been damned because of the patch. With that accuracy loss for everybody, you're going to have a hard time putting bullets right up the center, so... This is bad. Bad, bad, bad news. And we just lost the rear. The D2 is a history. I'm going to see if I can help. Get my gun into play here. Interestingly... Yeah, we're just totally getting run over. There's no way we could do this. Yeah. Thank you, MM, for giving us a bunch of light tanks, but what can you expect?
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit.
They just gave the other team a pass, like, here,
Enemy armor
you just
is hit.
win. I'm going to get killed. And unfortunately, I am not super mobile, so... Yeah, this was fair. But we knew it going in. I mean, like I said, I knew that we were going to lose this one. Just right from the outset. When you saw what we were up against and what they gave us as far as our team, it's pretty much a guaranteed loss. So, oh well, what are you going to do? So not much fun there. And you are going to run into matches like that, but boy, this is just... I love this tank. This is a really good tank. As you saw, I did a lot of damage in this match. Got a lot of misses, too. That's thanks to the new accuracy nerf. But, yeah, I was tearing up their top-tier tanks with my tier 3 little tank, so I did more damage probably than a lot of the guys on our team. But this is just bogus matchmaking. That was really disgusting. That's the kind of stuff that makes people quit playing this game. So, even in defeat, I made 8,000 credits. Yeah, I was the second highest score on the team. Damage-wise, let's see. Yeah, second highest damage on the team, too. Actually, I was the highest scorer on the team. Experience-wise, you know what, guys? That was a screw on MM's part. I rarely ever say stuff like that. You guys know. I mean, I'm very short to blame MM for lots and lots of stuff, but in this case, that was totally a terrible matchmaking for us. They gave them 2 heavy tanks, including a KV-220, and then didn't give us any heavy tank to match it, except for, I mean, the T1 heavy. Come on. So yeah, that was bogus. But it is what it is. At least I scored well. Next tank. Going to give a shout out to Lurt here. We're talking back and forth. He actually sounds like the World Wargaming gave him an ISU 130, which is a totally unique tank. I think he said there's only maybe like 12 or 13 of them on the server. That's really cool. So also on sale this week, going up a tier. There aren't a whole lot of premium tank destroyers at the lower tiers. This is the only other one that's going to be half off, because the rest of them are all tiers 6, 7, and 8, 6 and 7. So let's take a look at the SU-85I. You know what? I haven't done a ton of stuff in this tank destroyer. It's a pretty good tank destroyer. I like it. The gun has decent penetration for tier 5. at let's see, what's the actual number? Average is 119. So, for example, the Wolverine at Tier 5 averages about 128. So, a little bit higher. Usually the premium tanks do have slightly lower penetration. This guy has decent camo values, though that's kind of been nerfed because of all the nerfs. Sorry about that. I double-clicked. The gun does not have a good accuracy number to begin with. I think it's pretty high. Let's see, 0.42 dispersion, so it's not a very accurate gun. And then now, of course, with this new accuracy nerf with 9.6, people that are shooting from a distance with this are probably going to get pretty frustrated. So let's see how it does. But I do like this tank. I think at half off, it's probably worthwhile. Though it's still, at half off, it probably is about the same amount of gold as a regular Tier 5 premium. Because it costs, well, it'll be a third less. It costs a third more than a regular Tier 5 premium tank. I don't know why they did that, but this one is one of the more expensive ones. So we're going to have to deal with that. But at half off, it's worth it. So let's go ahead and run this guy. This is a terrible map for tank destroyers. It's not going to be my night, I can tell already. I'm glad I didn't buy premium. I was going to get premium time and play tonight, and I'm kind of second-guessing myself there. I'm glad I didn't buy it. Oh, lordy. I'll probably hook up with my clan later tonight, but I don't know. I'm really not in the mood to play, actually. I'm just... the Stug is telling me to follow him. Nah.
Let's go.
I like the Stuggy. He's got the derpy on there. Now, I believe that this one gets preferential matchmaking. I could be wrong about that, but I think that this does get pref matchmaking. So, it's not a good idea to platoon with people that don't with this tank. I'll double check that once this is over, but my feeling is that you only ever see Tier 5 and 6 with this. I don't think you're going to see Tier 7 with this tank. It definitely doesn't have the gun to do it. I think Mark just got the position he wanted for Cap Encampment, Public Affairs. Which means he'll be in charge of media for this year's encampment. That was a lucky shot. That one wasn't.
We didn't even scratch them.
Oh, that'll put him in position. Hopefully somebody will shoot him in the side.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is
Yeah, like I said, this gun is, especially on Tier 5, this is a pretty wicked gun. Why did I lose visual on these guys? Alright. Dude. It's cool if you want to hang out, but don't hang out so close, because you don't know what I'm doing. Stop, okay? It's not cool to face hug your teammates. I don't want hugs. I am a pretty touchy-feely person, but not when it comes to tanking. We got a KV-220. A lot of KV-220s out tonight. That's kind of surprising. That's the second one we've seen in 2 battles. So now we're just going to have to wait till they light them up again. I'm definitely not in the greatest of positions, but I know there's other guys out there. I want to get that artillery, and we got mediums, and...
Enemy armor is
No!
enemy brewed up.
Oh, I hit the house.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
A little laggy right now.
Enemy is hit.
That poor B1. Soft as a baby's bottom. Yeah, we lost the other side though, but
Enemy armor is destroyed.
yeah, these guys sucked it up on the other side. Oh, man. I have to push it out. This is never a good place to be in. This side's definitely a lot more exposed. Can we put some shots into that Churchill, though? Gun depression, not so much. I don't know if I hit him or not. He kind of disappeared there at the end. I'm sure that guy has gone to ground. This sucks. We've pretty much lost all of our tanks at this point that are worth mentioning. Where did our Stug friend go? Did he die? These guys. Well, I beat up the Churchill a little bit. That's good. But we're going to get overrun here soon. I mean, this is just last. The Grant's going to get beat. Not good. It's just not my night, man. I'm playing like pretty good for a tank destroyer, and nobody else is doing their part. I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit because I really don't want to be the eyeballs for the team, because what's going to happen is then I'll get spotted, and this tank doesn't have much armor, but we're pretty much hosed at this point. Yeah, and here's, you know, the view range nerfs.
Enemy armor is damaged. Critical hit.
Well, and that's where the low penetration kind of sucks.
Got him.
I'm spotted. I need to move. Oh, great. Perfect. Good timing for my phone to start ringing. I'm going to see if I can get closer to the flag without actually getting closer to the flag. Or without exposing myself, because they know where I am. Thank goodness for 6 cents. Okay, guys, you got to do something. I mean, I can't do this all by myself. Oh my gosh. What is this M4 doing? Is this guy even playing? I mean, it's just ridiculous. People, step up. Oh, you have got to be kidding.
We've lost half of our engine power.
Well, I'm going to die. It doesn't matter at this point.
Bail out.
Nobody's helping me, you know? It's like, you just... So that battle right there will show you the disadvantages of not having good gun depression. Obviously, up on a hill, shooting down at tanks and the flag, and the guy pummeled me because I had to pull all the way out to get my gun down, and even then it took, you know, so long for my gun to settle so I could actually fire that he got the drop on me, and I missed the first shot because I was trying to get 2 shots into him. If I could have got 2 into him, I would have killed him. But because I missed that first shot because the tank was bouncing, that was it. Once he hit me once and blew my engine, the game was over. Because that other guy wasn't doing anything, and he didn't do anything. The Churchill ended up running him over, and so I think he either went AFK or he was running before though, but he just kind of dropped out, and he did 217 damage and had a kill. I don't know what the guy's freaking problem was, but that's why he has a 45% win rate. Anyway. So, yeah, you can see this tank is definitely a recommend. The gun is wicked. You saw there, I killed 5 tanks. You know, I mean, it tears stuff apart. And it's a pretty big hit for a tier 5. So, and it does get pref matchmaking. So, wait, let me double check that. Sorry about that. I did check, and it is preferential matchmaking. So, you can see there, you know, non-premium. I made 19,000 credits. So the ammo is not expensive at all to replace. And the vehicle to repair. I mean, honestly... Now, I did get a $3,000 bonus for Courageous Resistance. Would have been a $31,000 game with premium. That's not bad for a tier 5 premium. It's not super. I've definitely made more in this tank and my other tier 5 premiums, up to 60,000. But in general, 30 is a good number to look at. You know, 20 to 30,000. So That wasn't bad. And of course I got, fighter, fire for effect, bruiser, and high caliber. And I did what I could, guys. I can't. It doesn't matter. Some battles go like that. And tonight, for whatever reason, all my battles are going like that. So next. All right, next we move into the more expensive tanks. These are 30% off. This is the Tier 6 Dicker Max. And you know what? I have a really good crew, so it's hard for me to tell you how great this tank is because I have a great crew. And the crew makes a big difference in this tank. But it has good camo values. It follows a lot of the German tank destroyers' glass cannon style play. So big gun, big damage, quick reload for the size of the gun, but at the same time it has no armor. Great gun depression. This one really steps up with the gun depression and allows you to use it like a spider. It's one of those tanks that I like. Tanks that have good depression. For whatever reason, it fits my play style. I like that spidering thing. So. You can, hide the tank and really only expose this part of it when you go to fire because of the good gun depression. So it's one of the best in the game. Let's go ahead and run this thing. I got to tell you, I just ran a battle of the Dicker Max and just totally overextended myself. I'm playing like poo-poo tonight, and I've lost 5 battles in a row now. 4 battles in a row. Oh, well. Everybody has their nights. It seems like mine happen when I'm making videos. So... over the last 1,000 battles, I've gone down an entire percent. Just not playing like I used to, but whatever. So hopefully I'll get a good battle in this one. Looks like we have much easier matchmaking for those of you that missed out because I didn't show the last battle. This tank is, it does not get preferential matchmaking. So the last 3 battles or 2 battles I was in with it, I was in Tier 8 battles. And I wasn't playing well. I didn't do badly because... the team was bad or anything like that. I played like crap and didn't really do my part. So hopefully this battle will get a little bit better. But the way that I've been playing tonight, I'm not holding my breath. Of course, I came off that 5-game kill or that 5-kill game with my SU-85i, but I usually do really well with this tank. In fact, I think I have a 60% win rate with it, but not tonight. Now, once again, I tend to move in this type of battle. I don't know why the Churchill 7's going this way, but I tend to move more towards the back of the field and try to snipe, but that's definitely what this one is good at. So we don't have to compete with the Electo for space. But I want to have... oh my gosh. I wasn't ready. They all went that way. That's craziness. Well, you know what? Let them. All right, and see the gun arc.
Enemy armor is hit.
That was not aimed at all. That was a risk shot because I knew I wouldn't aim in time if I didn't. Yeah, so you can see this thing just tear stuff apart, but unfortunately our friendlies got a little bit, I think they got a little too involved there. I'm watching this SU-100Y, see if he pops back out. Gonna try to peek? What is he doing? Interesting play. And a risk shot again. That time it didn't pay off. But I hit him, but it didn't go where I needed it to go. Come on. Reload, boys. So you can see this has a moderate reload time. It's not fast by any means. But, oh, really? Come on, Electo. Did we lose the Churchill 7? What is our Churchill 7 doing? Dude, get to a new position, man. You're not doing any good there. Maybe he is. He's got some damage. Please do not hit me. I'll be pissed if that artillery hits me. Alright, so good. Good for us. So far, this game has been going fairly well. I've gotten to do a fair amount of damage. I think that it's time for me to start moving towards this side. That was a risk. Don't know if I hit anything. This guy's going to bite it when I fire. Should be able to penetrate his armor pretty much anywhere. This is the more deadly of the two for sure.
Penetration.
Why did he disappear? Oh. The frick. Come on, guys. Too bad I had to waste a shot on that building, but... Oh, poop. Ding. Didn't hit him. Maybe I did.
Got him.
Spotted. This is not good. Not able to haul down here at all. Yeah, we pretty much won this. The Achilles is going to go after the Jag Panther. Issue 5's out of shells. So I'm going to move up since our heavy isn't. I have a feeling that the Jag Panther's back here somewhere. He probably will not. He'll probably try to hit from the sides, but it ain't going to work because I'm here. So what do we got left? We got a Jag Panther and an M37. This is a much better game. This is how my tanking goes with this tank usually. Oh wait, did we get their Jag Panther? Oh, it's an SU-100. Interesting. Is he in the back? No, he's got 2 kills. So he's somewhere. I would imagine he's heading towards our cap if he's... But who knows? Yep, there he is.
Critical hit. Penetration. Fire. Put it out quickly.
Oh.
We're immobilized.
Oh, wait.
Ammo storage is hit.
Wait.
We're lucky it didn't blow. One
Wait,
of the gas
why
tanks
isn't...
ruptured.
Oh!
On fuel. The
Why isn't my
antenna is
space...
damaged.
Oh,
We can only talk
son of a
locally.
biscuit.
Let's go.
Somebody changed...
We're done for. Everyone get out.
That kind of stuff pisses me off. Somebody changed my keystrokes. I hit my spacebar and I couldn't put the fire out. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go into here and... Who changed that? Consumable 3 should be space, right? What the frick? Oh, thanks. Shut it off while I'm trying to make changes. Little shout out to Box Seats here. He's one of my fellow farm sim players, and he's on our server. So once again, if you guys are interested in that, we do have that available still. Just shoot me an email, and it's gamer at it's GAMER gamer at art ART KAT cat with a K KAT PC.com. So once again, gamer at artcatpc.com. Send me an email and let me know you want to be part of the farming sim server, and I will get you the password information, and you can come on and help us farm. We're going to do an update video for that too soon. Anyway, that was awful. I should have moved but I didn't think the artillery could refire that fast, but obviously he was a good player and could. But I couldn't get the button to turn my fire extinguisher on, and I blew it. So, yeah. So anyway, we're going to... change that. I already changed the settings for that, so let's go ahead and run the next tank. But that is what you saw there as far as the results. That is what I like about this tank. It really can dish out a lot of damage, and it's fun to play when you're doing it. So, all right, I'll be right back. So anyway, I apologize. I exited out of the server by mistake, so I lost my stats on that last game. But I did do over 2,000 damage. I was the highest scorer on the team. And, you know, that's the kind of games that I like. And usually that's how they go. What you just saw is a good example of how I play in this tank. I usually do pretty well in this thing. So let's move on to the other Tier 6 tank destroyer, and that is going to be our SU-100Y. I'm going to grab a camouflage net here. I know it seems silly. Actually, yeah, because... Now, my biggest issue with this guy is that, well, first of all, it's freaking huge, so it's pretty easy to hit. It's not going to do... You're not doing yourself any favors with this thing. But it's a fast tank. If you like the KV-2, you're probably going to like this guy. Gun's not super accurate, and it has a tendency to module rather than damage. And that is a little bit frustrating with this tank. And other people, when I did the review of this recently, other people commented saying they experienced the same thing with this. And I guess the reason why that happens is because this tank actually has a very high module damage rating. So whereas most tanks do like 100 module damage when they hit, this tank has a damage roll of an average of 180 damage when it shoots. So even though you miss, you module, or you bounce, you still module the tank because it's got a high module roll. So I guess in a way it's better than nothing. It turns a shot that would have been a bounce into some sort of damage. So for good or worse, it doesn't mean that you're missing out on the shot, but it means that at least you did something. And so that's a better way to look at it. The gun on this tank is an odd combination because, you know, it's got 196 penetration, which seems very high for Tier 6. But like I said, you seem to bounce a lot of shots, even with that very high penetration. Does 440 damage on impact, which is great. And I love this thing. The downside is it's a long reload. With a good crew, you're looking at about a 11 or 12 second, maybe 13 second reload. But you know what? That's the same as the IS-3 and the IS and the KV-3 and all of those big derping tanks. So, you know, it's for tank destroyer, it's a little awkward. But and the other thing that's funny too is even though it's freaking huge, it actually moves pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and take this guy out for a battle. I love this tank. One of the biggest drawbacks of the 100Y is the fact that it does not have any gun depression. So you're going to need to be firing from a flat position. And that makes it a little bit harder to operate. Unlike the Dicker Max, where you can hull down and really use the terrain to hide your tank. Like, even though I got killed by the artillery in the last battle, that SU-100 couldn't hit me. There was no way that guy was going to hit me because I was down so low, but I could just pop up and shoot without exposing much of the tank. Well, this one... You kind of have a little bit of an opposite problem with this tank because it's, you know, you have to be on fairly flat ground to get the gun down to where you need it. So, but I do enjoy playing this tank, and like I said, most of the time it's a lot of fun. Does not see, obviously, premium matchmaking. I am on Tier 8 right now, so you do see Tier 8 battles with this. But you can see here, it moves pretty quickly. And with a good crew, the traverse isn't bad either. It's about the same as the other Soviet tank destroyers. So I really like this thing. I think it's worthwhile. Like I said, I wish it was a little bit easier to hide, but... yeah, this is not looking good. Got too many guys going this way. And the downside is you have this giant, you know, top half that's exposed when you do what I'm doing. You come out around. Jag Panther, how did he not get spotted earlier? But I'm not going to pull out. That would be risky. Bigger risks than I'm willing to take. Wow, this guy is really aggressive in that Jag Panther. What's he doing? Now I have 6th sense, so I know when I know when I'm spotted. Though it does take 3 seconds, but I haven't been spotted yet. So hopefully. Nope, miss. And the Nashorn is out of my view range, so they obviously have some firepower down at that end because they're whipping away at us. I don't see the Nashorn. We don't have enough tanks up on the hill. I think we're going to lose, but we'll see. And see, when you hit, it's nice. And I didn't get spotted yet. I'm still not spotted. So, hey, we'll sit here and wait. Hopefully I'll be able to fire on him one more time before he tries to back out. Here's where the long reload comes in a little frustratingly. It's kind of like artillery. And the fact that you got to wait a long time to reload. Yeah, these guys need to push. I'm going to head this way and see if I can help defend. This is really not good at all. Odd, really weird playing on our team's part. Oh, they're getting torn up now. Oh. And this is what happens when when you see those kind of, usually the guys that do those kind of weird, like everybody to one side things, they don't have the common sense to switch it up. Oh, there's a Borsig back there. Look at that. Oh, God. I think this game is pretty much over. We just don't have the skills on our team to make up for what's happening. I'm spotted for the first time. Somebody on the hill must have spotted me. I need to get into cover. Could be that bulldoggy that spotted me. Unfortunately, I'm in his view range, but... No, that's the looks. And of course, lost my gunner. No, escape, please. No, I'll just fix it. 5. Come on, 5, 6. There we go. This is so bad. And the Lux is going to be coming this way, so I'm just going to back out. There's no point in me being here. I was going to try to help the T-34, but they advanced fast enough that I couldn't get in there, and they've got this whole area cordoned off, so... Yeah, I'll take that. That's for killing my gunner. Oh, God. And with that, this is pretty much over. But I'll make you pay before I go. I'm gonna go down fighting for sure.
This vehicle has had it.
And really, all the guys that went our T-34s complaining that everybody went one way, and that is, I see that happen a lot. You know, they didn't get it fast enough, and they didn't push up hard enough, and they just it doesn't work. Man, I can't believe how bad that was. And you know, yeah, there was no denying I was the second highest. AT-7 in a Tier 7 tank destroyer beat me out by 100 damage, but our team did nothing. These guys did nothing anyway. Don't let that dissuade you from this tank. This is a great tank. I love the SU-100Y, and it definitely is worth the money. Same as the Dicker Max. I feel like both of these are great Tier 6 money grinders. They're fun to play. I honestly make as much money in this as I do in the next tank that we're going to look at. And that is going to be the SU-122-44. I got to warn you ahead of time. Some guys are extremely, amazingly good in this tank. I am not one of those guys. I do okay in this tank. I really love it. But I am not as great as some of the people I've seen with this thing. They just turn it into a monster tank. I have had great games in this before, but in general, I just do okay in it. Now, word of advice. If you haven't bought this tank yet, I would get it now, because if they're willing to take the E25 out of the game, and I feel like this tank is much more deadly than the E25 as far as damage output and its ability to do the exact same things that the E25 does, but with a much bigger gun. If they're going to take the E25 out, they may end up taking this tank out. So you might want to look at this one with a serious eye. It's not a great moneymaker, but it is a great crew trainer, and it fits most of the lower tier Soviet tank destroyers. I think from the SU-100 down, pretty much, it fits all of those crews. So it's a really good trainer, and it makes okay money. I mean, it's not, I don't want to say it makes bad money, but the rounds are expensive, so you're going to make a little bit less money than you would in some of the other tanks that are out there. The SU-85I, you might make equivalent money in some battles, but this does have the potential. I have made $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 in this tank before in a battle, but in general, it's more like 30, 40 $100,000 seems to be where it goes. This is a seat of your pants tank. If you're looking for something fun, like the E25, this is going to be that same kind of like heart-pounding action. So let's go ahead and take it for a run, and you'll see. So here we have the SG 12244 tier 8 match. It does have preferential matchmaking. It does have terrible gun depression. One thing going for it, one thing going against it. It's a great little tank. You know what? This is a fun tank destroyer, but you have to be in the mood for it, really. If you're in the sniping mood, you can do that with this tank. It actually does an okay job sniping.
Let's go.
It's only got 175 pen, but the SU-152 at tier 7 also only has 175 pen with its top gun. So it's pretty much on par with the SU-152, except for it's a faster platform, basically. It's a good tank. Looks like nobody is going to go field. The teams tonight are, I can't, guys. I have won 2 in 7 games now. This is just ridiculous. The teams are so bad. This is a bad team. I'm sorry. I know you guys don't like it when I say that, but I'll tell you what, man. This is bad. Look at where everybody went. We have two mediums sitting in the back. Look, what on earth are these people doing? If I get a shot on the ELC. Nice. Bulldog just ran him over. But I'm not going to be able to hold here for long. In fact, I'm going to start putting back where I can get into somewhere where there's cover, because I don't want to be out here. These guys are going to come right down to where I am. I'm not even going to be able to see them because our Bulldog's running away. Okay, in fact, I'm spotted. So here goes. I have to get out of here. See, I don't see who's shooting me, so come on. Come on, come on, get out of here. Oh, CDC, that's great. Yeah, he's got a lot of pen. Strong tank. I love the CDC.
Enemy is hit.
Right, that's great. Look at that. Wonderful. Thank you for doing critical damage. Yep, and this is how this is pretty much where this ends. Huh?
Bail out. This vehicle is static.
So trying to hold it together, but I've gone down almost a 0.5% tonight. This kind of stuff. I'm pissed right now. Sorry guys. All right, last tank, AT-15A. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Let's just go battle. I haven't played this tank in so long, I don't even know what to tell you. It's got good gun back and forth. It's got decent armor. They upped the health, and they took away the non-preferential matchmaking. So you actually have a pretty decent tank that only ever sees tiers 7 and 8. It used to see tier 9, but they changed that. So I'm very excited about that. I really haven't played it that much since they did the buffs to it, but it's gotten buffed. It is really slow, so you got to like that slow tank destroyer type British combination. This is definitely that. I like it though. It's like a heavy tank with a big gun. So no turret though. But I've had a good experience with this tank, and I think it's worthwhile, especially if you're doing the British tank line. At least this team, most of the heavies are going to town. That last team was, you know they're going to lose. Even maybe I'm wrong, but the way things have been going tonight, I've watched one team after another just completely go all one direction and then crumble, and it's getting old. This kind of stuff gets old. This is one of the reasons why I took a break in the winter, because I just got so frustrated with this kind of stuff that I didn't want to play anymore. It's a little better when you platoon with your clan mates, because at least that way you have a couple people that are thinking instead of just, you know, being stupid. But pub matches are just getting worse and worse. I don't know what they've done to the matchmaking setup, but it's not good. Whatever's going on, it's not good for the game. It really isn't, because it's just frustrating. And, you know, a night where I lose 9 battles and win 2, and some of the games I'm playing like a schmuck, but a lot of the time I'm doing what I can. It's just going out to a field to set up and then finding out nobody's there and trying to get out of there and it already being too late. It's just, those kind of things are really frustrating. So maybe I should have gotten out of there earlier or just let them have the field. I don't know. I don't know what the right thing to do in that kind of situation is, but you'd think trying to buy them time is good, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I have to start thinking differently on those kind of things, because they're just, the teams are so bad lately that you're the one that really has to make the difference, because nobody else will, for sure.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Now, this is a low... This thing does low damage, but it's decent penetration and a decently high rate of fire. Wow. Missed.
We didn't even scratch them.
Bounced.
Ricochet.
Bounced. Really? He's got that hard of a commander's hatch?
Penetration.
I need to back out. I fear the AT-7. I do. I have one. I know what it's got. Oh.
Penetration. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit.
Come on, Tiger. These guys. You're pulling out and getting yourself into...
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
Oh, we're just getting decimated by everybody.
Armor tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
No, this high tiers right now, but actually this is the last tank I gotta do tonight. And I'm done playing this game for the night. I've definitely had enough. Oh, FE304. Great. Okay, I have to get out of here because... Come on, fix the tracks! Jeez! Yeah, well, what's going to happen is the FE304 and the Lorraine's hitting me. Yep. And the FE304 hit me again. Yeah, unfortunately with the FE304, you're prime target, prime suspect. Is that what we're looking for? You're easy pickings, I guess. These guys are gonna blow it. I don't know, man. This is really close. I've got the AT-7 looking at me. Dang it! Oh! He's gonna kill me. Or the artillery is.
Penetration. Let's go. Enemy armor is damaged.
I gotta move because the artillery is gonna kill me.
Capture the base?
Yeah, we got the... I think we've won, but...
Why don't you guys capture? Everyone in the base.
Well, no, that IS is sitting in there too, but I got the artillery keeps just hammering me. I wanted to get that IS, but I'm not... Oh, come on, guys! This is not good.
What are the two artists? So you got someone named Twin Cat and Worm Green. So there. The artists. They're wiping. Dad, you better keep moving.
I know, but this guy keeps wiggling up where I'm at, and I can't.
Who? The PZ?
Yeah, I want to get turned this way so I can be ready to turn, but he wants to wiggle in here.
Who? Nathan?
Yeah.
So he keeps blocking. Yeah, see, there was an artist shot. So he keeps trying to block.
We're gonna have to. Somebody's gonna have to move somewhere.
That PZ over there is pretty smart. I wonder if they're a part of that church that was overhanging and safe from
Can we get this guy? Here comes the Artie. And I'm gonna die. Here comes the Lorraine. The Lorraine's gonna kill me. Please. Oh no, he moved. Stupid Lorraine. Oh, come on, fix the tracks, dudes.
Drive on.
Oh, is the Lorraine that already?
Yeah, he hit me good. I'm more scared of the 304 because he's got that fast refire rate. Dang it.
3 against 3, 3 against 3. Go, 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 go. Are you gonna play farm with him, Dad? Because if you do, I would like to play with him. You think you're gonna
Somebody said camping tiger noob, and then they said, or not. Nice. Okay, well, yeah, he can't read, but he can kill. All right, we're good with that. Hopefully the Stormer Mill will leave him alone. I don't know. This is, man, this is a close game. No health. FE304 is still out there somewhere. Stupid thing.
Who can't read? Who can't read, Daddy?
They're saying the Tiger can't read because they keep telling him to go to city, but you know what? He's doing okay. He's got 3 kills. I mean, people can yell at him all they want, but he's the Tiger is really a sniper tank. So, oh, I can't get him in there.
The Saint Emil.
Sturmer Emil.
It's a saint.
I can't hit him from here.
My favorite shake, like a milkshake, is the Shamrock Shake from McDonald's. Saying saint reminds me of St. Patrick's Day, which reminds me of Shamrock Shakes.
Hopefully the Tiger will get him. Looks like he's going to, so that's good news. So we know that the FE304 can either come, well, he could come from any direction, but he's going to either come from in front or behind, so I'm going to... Oh, he missed.
Is he an Artie?
Yeah, it's an Artie. He's trying to hit that Sturmer. Keep that guy busy. We've almost got it.
What are you going to do after this battle when you're
Go
done playing?
call it a night.
What are you going to do after that?
Okay, so here comes the Sturmer Mill. I'm spotted.
If you play farm sim, I'll play.
Maybe we'll just do that.
Yay. Whoa!
Enemy armor is hit.
Nice! That's so hard to hit.
I'm gonna scoot down here. Oh, did he kill the 13? Dang it.
Oh, it's just you and that guy all the way on the other side of the hill.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Dad. Oh, he's the last guy left, that enemy. Gotta shoot him.
No, I don't want it. I may not kill him in one hit. That's the problem.
Look, he can just... Everything's pretty slow. Oh, which side is he gonna come from? That's a problem.
Yeah, I know.
Well, keep your view pretty far away. Oh, he got me. Do you
Come
think
on,
he snuck
turn.
up? Was that an Artie that killed that guy? Oh,
Oh,
no.
no. Come on.
High five! High five, Dad!
Wow, that's a good way to end the night. So, shoo. 5, Seth. Got to tell you, a little sweat on the palms on that one.
What'd you get here?
Wow, that's a good way to end the night.
Hand of God.
That's because I killed him with almost no health left. I received 8 hits.
What about
4 different enemy vehicles.
fire?
You know, it was nice to kill that 304. That's what you call, like irony or revenge kill, because he was just tearing me apart the whole game.
Justin got a...
So having to force him to come into range where I could actually hit him, I can't believe I missed that one shot. That was really bad, but
Dad.
there you go. So that is the performance of the AT-15A. It's definitely a bruiser, but you are susceptible to Artie. I happened to get the shot off before he did, and it was really close. That was really a crazy game. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that review. Thank you for putting up with me getting crabby with the... I'm tired of losing games, and the teams have just been so bad tonight. So anyway, and I've been bad too, but you know, it's frustrating to say the least. So that was a nice way to end the night. Have a great night, you guys, and I will see you on the battlefield. be sure to subscribe.